Okay, in this lecture, I'm going to introduce a data frame. It's like a two-dimensional data structure that provided by the method that provided by the Python Pender. Okay, data frame actually is a data structure, two-dimensional data structure. Okay, before we move to data frame, let's just a little bit. I'm going to talk a little bit about the series. There's another data structure. This is the series is for the um, one-dimensional array. Okay, it's just like the list, but the way you can create the series is first you create the list, right? So you know that this list is one-dimensional array, right? I mean in this structure, right? And then this author is used as input for the function, the method called the series, right? And then it'll create the series, right, of this author, right? So when you type this author series, right, when you run this, you will see, you know, this is, you're gonna see this as a result. As you can see, it's like this is for the 1D, right, one-dimensional array, right? But only the main difference between the list, right? Oops, let's use the blue. Okay, the main difference between the list and in series is that the series, yes, is for the one-dimensional array, right? However, it has labels. This is like by default they use the label like 0, 1, 2, 3, right? So the first, this is index number 0, and then here is the value. Index number 1, here is the value, and etc. Right? Whereas the list does not have this index. Okay? But anyway, okay, so now let's take a look at the next example. Next example is what? So I'm going to create a two list. Okay. The first list is author, the name of the author, and then next list is, let's say, the article. I think you can think this as like a page number, right? And then I'm creating two series by passing the list, right? And then now the next step is creating a dictionary. Okay. So this frame dictionary is the key is the author, and the value is the series. And the next element is, when you look at the next element, here is the key. And then what is the value? The value is the article series, right? And then now let's just run this. You know that this is what? This is the dictionary, right? You see that, as you can see, right? It has the key, which is author. And then what? This is the value, right? This is the series. And then once again, here is the key. And then that's followed by the colon, right? And then this is the value. Right? So the key, value, right? So basically this is a dictionary. Okay. Now from this dictionary, I can create a data frame. Okay. So I'm going to show you in our next code snippet. Okay. So for that, I'm going to just create a data frame, as you can see. So I'm using the data frame method. And then for the input, I use the frame dictionary, the one that I created from the previous code snippet, right? Okay, so now the result will be stored in the result, right? So now let's take a look at the data frame. Okay, let's just run this. Yes, as you can see, the data frame is what? Data frame is the two-dimensional array, as you can see, right? And then this, right? So first of all, how many columns? It has column 0, and then it's the column 1, right? And this is what? This is row 0, row 1, row 2, and the row 3, right? So the data frame is really for the two-dimensional array, and that's why the data frame is typically used when you read, data, right? Because data, it's like, data mean usually you read Excel file, right? Excel file has rows and then columns, right? So the data frame is a perfect structure to read CSV files, like Excel files. Okay, so that's the data frame, right? Okay. And you know that it's another thing that you need to know is what the key in the dictionary, right, is like column name, right? The article, that's a key. When you convert that this frame to what data frame, that's what column name, right? Okay, so this article. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new column to an existing result, right? So I just import the Python Panda libraries. I mean, I don't need to do this because I already imported. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, I just repeat, same, code. We have author series, right? And then we have the articles, right? Article series, and then we create the dictionary, right? And then we create the data frame, right? And then what I like to add is an age. And up to this point is same, right? Same as the previous case. And the only thing that I need to do is I like to add the age, right? The thing that you can do it is what? The result, right? Which is the data frame, right? So basically the result is, here is a data frame, right? You know the result is the reference variable that is a reference variable that pointing to this data structure. That's a result, right? If you want to add another column called age, what you have to do is use a square bracket and then age, right? And then you provide some value. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so let's clear this. Okay, now as you can see, you use the result, right? And then this is your new column name. And then you add the series, okay? So that's a new value, right? Then now take a look at your result after you add age column, right? Yes, so you know that its age column has been added, okay? Okay, so that's how you can add the new column to an existing data frame, okay? In my next lecture, I'm going to talk about the Boolean expressions that you can use inside the data frame, okay? So thank you.